Do people really think winter is leaving aespa? But of course, we have to talk about Blackpink's Lisa most recent business ventures, and also Hybe accused of plagiarizing someone's choreography. All that today and more on this episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina, where we take a look at juicy recent K-pop news and discuss it together. So if you're interested, of course, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Resources as well as everything we're talking about will be linked below in the description box. As for us, let's get into today's news. Is winter leaving aespa? No, but in an effort to highlight a silly move made by SM Entertainment, a post titled "Is Winter Leaving aespa" has gone viral, featuring a picture of aespa's upcoming documentary where only 3 members are featured. Of course, let's check this out. Now, if you look up official movie posters for their upcoming documentary, which was announced about a month ago, you will of course see all 4 members featured. However, what people are taking issue with is what is being seemingly called the signature art card. But taking a look at the signature card, we can see in the corner only 3 members of aespa with 4 of the members' signatures. So naturally, fans are kind of like, there's literally, how can you mess up that bad when there's literally only 4 members? Here's what the post says. This is aespa's movie poster, but they only put out a version without winter. This led the person to ask themselves, maybe winter wasn't present during that specific show, but it seems they found a picture of all 4 members at the specific show where that picture was taken. Was winter not there on the day of the concert? No, it was their first concert where all 4 members attended. The design sucks too. Seriously, what is SM doing? Now, regardless of whether winter would have potentially been absent at that show, I'm sure fans would have been like, just pick another show then. Like, why would you choose a picture of just 3 members? Here's some comments on the post. This is too much. There's only 4 members in this group and they are showing the poster missing 1 member as a special photo. They're seriously sloppy at doing their job. Effing annoying. They didn't even write Winter's birthday on the official scheduler. I want to be an SM employee. If I'm late, they even delay the music video. They don't even manage their affairs properly and I won't even get fired. F. aespa are just shackles to Winter. She'd be better off going solo. Just looking at how other members' fans are hating on Winter gives me the ick and makes me unable to like the group. Oh. Oh. There's also some international stan comments on this post. So aespa only has 4 members. For 1 member to be left out in a picture like that, I'll probably try to understand if it's a bigger group like NCT, but still. People hire and pay you to work on this kind of stuff and the least you could do is to double check, unless someone does it deliberately, I guess. So naturally fans aren't too happy about this. I mean, even if it was a bigger group like NCT, if you're excluding a member, I'm okay. Maybe I take it back about NCT. I'm like, well, there's some members who are like, they were part of this unit once and now they're not part of another unit. Like, it's probably complicated, more complicated than I don't know. But in general, when you exclude 1 member of a group, it's like, how does one do that? Okay, I've actually done it before. We'll get to that story later. Let me write it down so I don't forget. And it was just as well. Oh my God. Okay. So in response to this, of course, I've seen a lot of people go to Twitter X to tweet to, of course, at SM Town Global, but of course, Garam's Film, because they're also the ones who posted about the art signature card. But of course, people are taking to X to tweet those 2 companies, also featuring the hashtag "Where is Winter?" It is disheartening to see at SM Town Global and at Garam's Films deliberately choose a photo for an art card to gift to moviegoers about a movie wherein an important part will be of the tour without Winter. The tour where she performed and worked hard in to the point that she was pulled out by the doctor and was directed to have vocal rest as a consequence later on. We have seen many aespa official media photos released by the company with the complete group, especially during the world tour. Don't disrespect Winter this way. Where's Winter? We demand you at Garam's Films as the responsible one to be more careful in producing something. You contracted aespa as a group, but you only chose photos with 3 members. This is a serious matter. Please respect Winter and correct the error immediately. Hashtag Where's Winter? 3 questions for at aespa official at SM Town Global. Why is there no Winter in the complimentary signature poster for a ticket sale? When will SM Town complete the missing birthday mark? Why are you ignoring the demands of Winter's fans again and again? Hashtag Where's Winter? And then this is my favorite random tweet that I found amongst all of this. Hashtag Where's Winter at aespa official. Is Winter solo coming? Like, there's just so many ways I feel like you could interpret this tweet. One, it's just like they're taking this opportunity to shoot their shot and ask the important questions here, you know, the important questions to their heart. Two, and this is how I related to the question, like, we all know a K-pop stan who takes like every opportunity as a sign of something. Me with Blackpink, I'm like, oh, this scandal surely means a comeback. Am I ever right? No. Well, it's really hard to be right when they come back every like couple of years, but like I'm interpreting this as her being like, well, Winter's excluded from this picture. Winter solo, literally confirmed. I don't know. I just really like this tweet. Anyways, it is really weird for a big company to sign off on something like this. I'm like, maybe she's on the other side, but like it's really like three of them are centered. I don't know. Do you think like the company just like doesn't understand who they're working for? Like I'm confused about it for sure as well, especially like, you know, how does that happen? I'll answer this question actually, because I actually made a thumbnail once and Blinks came for me because I can't even remember what video it was, but I did like these Mnet style three, you picked three members of a group and you put it in a thumbnail. So I was making a video about Blackpink. I'm gonna try to find the thumbnail, like the original thumbnail versus the new thumbnail that I had to make because I didn't want to get canceled. But it was a video about Blackpink and I wanted to include three members in the thumbnail because that was the style of the thumbnail. So unfortunately, Jisoo got excluded. I don't know how I thought that would slide. It didn't. Everyone was like, there's only 4 members of Blackpink. How could you just exclude one? So I ended up having to find like a picture of like 2 of the members to put it like in the middle, even though it didn't really mesh well with the thumbnail. But I'm like, I'm not trying to get canceled for something silly like this. In my defense, it was just the style of thumbnail that it required 3 people. So if there's a 6-member group, you take 3 people. That's the style of thumbnail that I used to do. So in my mind, I was just like, whatever, like it doesn't really matter. That's my story from like 5 years ago. It's like I get how this mistake can happen because I've made the mistake before, but I'm also just a girl. I don't have a company behind me. There's no one but me signing off on this stuff. And sometimes there's oversights for me, myself, and I. Not that I'm defending, oh my God, someone's gonna be like, how could you I'm not defending anything. I'm just giving a personal anecdote of a mistake that I've personally made in the past. But I'll have you know, through peer pressure, I quickly corrected it. So let me know, of course, what you think of this situation. How can such an oversight be made by such big companies involved? Let me know your thoughts. Ever since the Blackpink girlies have parted ways with YG Entertainment for their individual activities, people have been at the edge of their seats wondering what they're going to do. So far we have Jennie who has Odd Atelier, and now we had Lisa who was teasing something. She posted the following photos which teased something coming soon today, February 8th, which of course happens to be her own agency called, drumroll please, I don't have fake nails anymore. Loud. Introducing Loud, a platform to showcase my vision in music and entertainment. Join me on this exciting journey to push through new boundaries together. So the account is called We Are Loud. Wait, did she have a lyric in Lisa, love me, Lisa, love. Baby, put the microphone, put it on speaker. Does she say anything about being loud? I'm a living, breathing blink. What am I? The loudest in the room? Angelina, oh my God. Somebody take my Blink card away because what was that? I can't even hear you. I don't know. Is there a lyric of Loud in one of her songs? I feel like I need to look this up immediately. Anyways, let's actually check out the official website. So it's loud.co. The fusion of sound and innovation. At Loud, our passion as an artist management company is to create a Oh my God, I'm getting distracted by the video that I don't want to get copyright claimed on. At Loud, our passion as an artist management company is to create experiences that transcend genres and connects generations. Our core lies in relentless innovation and commitment to authenticity. We're not just pushing boundaries, we're redefining them, crafting chart-topping and genre-defying music. Embrace the beginning of the Loud era with us. So far in their artist tab, of course, they have Lisa. They're showcasing just some of her achievements here. So, of course, it's really exciting. So, let's read what some K-netizens think about this. So, she left YG. Congrats. I need to adjust this comment because I know people are going to ask, did Blackpink leave YG? yes and no. So for Blackpink themselves, Blackpink as a group are still signed to YG Entertainment for their group activities as Blackpink as a whole. However, for their individual activities, they went separate ways. And so we can start collecting Blackpink companies now. Apparently, I don't know. We'll see. We still have 2 members left. So we'll see. She built her own company. People were claiming that Lisa would go towards Teddy's direction, but now I realize nobody actually knew anything. I knew that her coming soon was about her company. Lisa, yeah, be happy. So a lot of people did think she might be teasing makeup, or I don't know, because I saw some people saying because it was highlighting her eyes and her lips that it would be something makeup related. Wow, this is good. So she opened her own company? Congrats. Lisa, let's meet each other often. That's, that's the hope, right? People are starting to see Jennie have so many activities. People are starting to see Lisa being free as a bird. And so naturally the consensus among people is that YG was, quote unquote, holding them back. So there's always this hope that we'll get to see them more often. Maybe not as Blackpink. Maybe don't hold your breath for Blackpink, but individually, maybe. Lisa fighting on your solo promotions. So all the members will be opening their own company. But since Lisa is a foreigner, so many weird articles got posted about her. The journalists are so mean. Lisa, Jennie, and Jisoo all opened their own companies. Oh, I didn't hear about that. Taehyung needs to release hers fast. I think they're saying they need to. So with all that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you are excited for the potential of more Lisa, as well as your predictions for the remaining 2 members, Jisoo and Rosé. What do you think they might do? How does Hybe keep getting away with this? Surely we all remember Hybe's new group, It, though they haven't debuted yet, but essentially they were formed through the survival program, Are You Next? Well, they recently uploaded a video in which they did a little dance, seemingly just to show off their skills. However, a choreographer named Kelly Sweeney has come forward to accuse this dance of copying her choreography. She's taken to social media to show the dances side by side and how they basically match up. It seems that she initially posted this to her story: "My friend just sent me this video of a K-pop group completely using my choreography with their song without my consent or knowledge." And then we get to the social media post. So this is on TikTok. "This K-pop group used my choreography move for move and gave no credit." So let's watch a bit of the video to see them side by side. The sound doesn't seem to be working, but we see the same choreography moves, right? Then within the caption it reads, "As an artist and choreographer, someone who devotes their life to creating original moves and does this as a living, it's very frustrating to see people take your steps without any credit. As flattered as I am that they liked it so much as to learn it and do it for their video, it's never okay to plagiarize and not give credit, especially when you're a group of artists. Please do better." This seems to come from their video All It Ready episode 3. So the main difference seeming to be that the song was changed. So this went viral. I've seen it everywhere. And here are some of the top comments on the TikTok alone. Please call them out. This K-pop group name is All It and got a bad reputation because of their show. Oh no, All It, what happened? I thought it was New Jeans for a second. I got scared. Bro, why did you make a whole TikTok video? You could have just emailed the company about this issue. All It hasn't even debuted yet and they already had enough problems and got so much hate. Maybe you could have thought about the hate they could have gotten before posting this video. They weren't the ones editing the video, so just blame the company. I have no doubt that K-pop stans would go to this conclusion often. But we just saw literally, I think last week, Mobius Music, who accused Belift of plagiarizing his song in Hype Golden Disc Awards dance break, and he emailed the company and made TikToks and videos, and as far as I know still hasn't heard anything back. Which actually the following comment mentions this: "Hybe has been using people's stuff without permission, lol. Check out Hypen's Golden Disc Awards performance versus Mobius. Not just choreo move, the entire routine. I'm so sorry." And Kelly Sweeney responded, "Changed the song and gave no credit for the steps. I only posted this to spread awareness because it's happened to me and several of my choreographer friends as well. It needs to stop." Of course, as we've covered time and time again, when a group is involved with something with plagiarism, fans get very defensive. They come to the group's defense. As of now, Hybe hasn't released a statement about this, but of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. Poor Garam, ex-member of LE SSERAFIM. I feel like she just cannot catch a break. She was recently in the news because it was rumored she'd make an appearance at her high school's graduation ceremony, as people were saying she has plans to be an actress. Now, that's what was initially reported. For context, her high school is quite famous for having famous people graduate from it. So if you are a famous person graduating from this school, there's a chance to be part of like this media wall, this photo wall where the media could come take pictures of you as you graduate. It's happened for other idols in the past. So as Garam is set to graduate, these rumors came about that she would be part of this wall, this photo wall where the media would take pictures of her. It would in fact be rumored her first public appearance since leaving LE SSERAFIM, since the whole scandal. We all remember the tragic story of Kim Garam, who joined LE SSERAFIM, who debuted with LE SSERAFIM, only to have like a couple days, a couple weeks with the group before having to leave the group due to bullying accusations. Suspicions of school violence, LE SSERAFIM Kim Garam's first official appearance since withdrawal, steps towards becoming an actress. So this kind of excited some people, right? I would say maybe more international stands. International stands love Garam. They would accept her back any day, from what I understand, from what I've seen. Kim Garam will attend the Seoul High School for the Performing Arts graduation ceremony at 11 a.m. on the 7th and face the press. Kim Garam is enrolled in the school's theater and film department and will be appearing in front of an interviewer for the first time since leaving LE SSERAFIM. So here's what some K-netizens thought of the situation. No, but since when did school graduations turn into some official event? She's a student and should go to the graduation ceremony. You're just going to write a bunch of stuff and make an article out of it and attract attention. Cut it down a bit. I'm shocked. They're really trying to attract the trolls. Are they really a journalist? What the? Since when has a graduation ceremony become an official meeting? Are these journalists in their right minds? They wrote it like she was attending some press conference or something. It's a school graduation ceremony. What official meeting? It's impressive that she got admitted with Konkuk University. They picked a kid who was known to the nation as being a bully. Kim Garam is my university Hybe now. They're calling a commoner's high school graduation ceremony official meeting. The reporter is crazy. Just leave her alone already. However, with all these reports coming in, her school actually clarified that this was not true. This was not the case. We are planning to prepare an area for reporters at the graduation ceremony in the style of a photo wall, what we mentioned before. But Kim Garam is not on the list of students that will be posing for the press wall. So we won't be seeing her speak to the press for the first time since leaving LE SSERAFIM. It was like a really big thing that turned out to be nothing at all. But we do get to see some of her graduation pictures. So here's the first one, and then we have another one. And people are absolutely going crazy over her right now. I mean, maybe at least international sense, I'm not too sure what the Korean public still thinks of her, like in a general sense. But here's some comments. She's indeed pretty. She's pretty. What a waste. I hope she re-debuts soon. She lost all her cheek fat. Wow, legendary. But isn't she a commoner now? Wow, she's younger than I thought. Is it because she dyed her hair? Her image totally changed. I don't want to know what this kid is doing. I think she's going to go into acting. I wonder if she'll survive the Korean entertainment industry. She's lost so much weight compared to her debut. But we do have a lot of people just talking about what could have been, you know? Psy, if it wasn't for her scandal, this girl would surely explode in popularity as time goes by, considering Source Music used to push her a lot too. But we also have some people thinking that we need to let this whole thing go. People need to let this girl go. OMFG, it's 2024. Garam's international fans, especially on Twitter, are a different type of breed. Girlie was only in the industry for 2 weeks. How she managed to gather that much diehard fans, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely true that like the international side of things go hard for Garam. So of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. Some of you are about to be so excited because we have finally today in protest chugs, though the content's really not. Is not as fun because it has to do with ZEROBASEONE's Jiwoong. Now, previously we talked about the whole Jiwoong accused of swearing at a fan situation where he was doing a fan call and a fan seemingly allegedly caught a video of him swearing as the paper is being put in front of the camera. Some people are saying that the video was edited. Some people are saying that simply he was swearing probably for something else or maybe he had a bad day. But as of now, the company has simply said that it's not true. That they checked in with Jiwoong himself as well as the translator and the staff that was there that day. That they all deny this happening, but that they will look into like forensic analysis So I feel like a lot of people are waiting for another statement eventually. But the situation blew up far beyond anything I could have ever imagined. And a couple of days ago, I had heard of plans that fans wanted to send a protest truck to the company to demand his removal from the group. Now, this isn't uncommon. We've seen this before, right? It's really hard these days to take protest trucks seriously. But of course, like, the whole idea of like demanding someone leave a group and sending a protest truck outside of the company, it's not fun either. I mean, depends how you see it. You can see it as like a fun, stupid thing that people are wasting their money on, or you can see it as something genuinely probably upsetting, depending on the situation. But since they announced their plans to have their protest trucks, they sent the protest trucks. So here are some of the messages that were displayed. Kim Jiwoong's continued activities mark the beginning of ZEROBASEONE's downfall. We voted enthusiastically for his debut, yet now he returns to the favor with cussing in our face. No apology, shamelessly making a second attack with the forensic talk. Are Zeros criminals? And we can see all the protest trucks here. Now, of course, amongst all of this, there are a ton of fans, of course, defending him, sending tons of tweets of support. So my fellow undangis, thank you for doing everything you can just to protect our Jiwoong. Also, thank you to some Zeros for speaking up for Jiwoong. Jiwoong, don't forget, we got your back. I stand with Jiwoong. We love you, Kim Jiwoong. We'll protect you, Jiwoong. I stand with Jiwoong. We love you, Kim Jiwoong. Kim Jiwoong, you have worked so hard to come this far in your career. We know how much you love and care for your fans. Through your kind words and care, we will always support, love, and protect you. I stand with Kim Jiwoong. We love you, Kim Jiwoong. So of course, there is a lot of support amongst the people who do want him to leave the group. But I did find this other article that I thought was interesting. In other groups' fans' opinions, do you think that Kim Jiwoong should withdraw? So if you're a fan of another group and this happened to you, your bias did this to a fan, would you react the same way? What would you think? Do you think they should leave the group? If this happened in my bias group, it's an instant withdrawal. Honestly, my bias group has had worse controversies than this. So no, maybe just an apology. Definitely not. Who cares if he swore once? Maybe just apologize the moment they realized they made a mistake. If they were in my bias group, this controversy would have grown even more out of proportions. Maybe just halting promotions, but not withdrawing. If they made one mistake, we'll let it slide. But if you swore at a fan, of course you should apologize. Definitely not withdraw. This feels a bit too much. Of course he should withdraw. Now, I already have an idea what the international side of things are going to say. Withdrawing seems a little bit much for a situation that seems out of context for the most part. Out of context in the sense that if he did swear after the video seemingly ended, well, what was he swearing at? We can infer maybe he was swearing at the fan, at his annoyance of the fan. But a lot of people are saying if he did swear, maybe he was swearing at something else. Maybe he dropped something. Maybe he was just in a bad mood. Maybe he was hungry. Anyways, here are some international stud comments. This definitely isn't withdrawal worthy. Like, let's be serious for a second. Why? Oh my god, why withdrawing? The group will be over in like a year. So of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. So let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. Oh my god, I just saw at the corner of my eye, it says the Black label denies rumors of former NMIXX member Jinny joining the agency. Can you imagine if she was part of the Black label's new girl group, which they have just confirmed? So previously we had talked about the Black label's potential new girl group, though nothing had really been confirmed. Like, it's been long time rumored that Teddy would release a girl group, like a movie, that Teddy would debut a girl group, but it's officially been confirmed now. Hello, this is the Black label. The girl group that the Black label is producing is making preparations with the goal of making their debut in the first half of the year. The details will be revealed later on. We are asking for your understanding. Thank you. I think that is so exciting now. In true K-pop stan fashion, I want Garam, I want Jinny, I want Sujin to all join a group. And I know that's impossible. I know it's impossible. But it's not illegal to dream, okay? And I know it's impossible because very likely if you join one of the big four and you leave one of the big four, I highly doubt. I just feel like there's a clause in that contract that says you can't join any other of the big companies and or their subsidiaries, because that's kind of like a conflict of interest. So if Jinny left JYP, I don't think she could join SM. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's little things put in place that you have to wait a certain amount of time. And after that certain amount of time, then you can't join specific companies that might be in opposition or in like, what's the word I'm looking for? competition. Again, it's not illegal to dream. I would just want the best for these girlies. And Hyben's Nikki had an interaction with a fan, and I want to share it because I thought it was so fun. It's not funny, but essentially there was a light shining in this fan's face, and it seems that Nikki might have noticed that, so he moved his body in the light to like block the light from her. Now, I don't know if this is like true. This is the type of thing that would get me, that would make me think he was in love with me. Like, I like see random people, and if they're nice to me, I'm just like, I picture a life with a lot of people do that. It's not weird. You're just like, oh my God, like we could be together forever. They're just planning the wedding and everything. Like, you don't know this person. So imagine if an idol did that to you. I don't know how I would react. Well, I know exactly how I would react. Obviously, all jokes. I just thought it was a cute little interaction. We have some donation news from specific idols. So Stray Kids Felix continues to make a positive impact through donations and volunteer work. Is this a new picture of Felix? I keep seeing this picture and I'm like, isn't it an old picture? He doesn't have brown hair. But then I saw TikTok where it's like, oh, he's wearing a wig. So like, is this new or is this an old picture? Let me know. So it was revealed that Felix had traveled to Laos to participate in volunteer activities during his downtime, despite his hectic schedule. And then they do a little bit of a take back on January 4th, where he made a generous donation of 100 million won through the Korean Committee for UNICEF, earning him the distinction of being the youngest member ever of the UNICEF Honors Club and the first member in 2024. It's always great to see idols doing good in the world. And we also have 17's Hoshi, who donated 100 million won to support children in need. So on February 7th, Northern Gyeonggi Fruit of Love revealed that 17-member Hoshi generously donated 100 million won to support children and teenagers in need both domestically and internationally. Though this isn't the first time, it seems, because last year he also contributed another 100 million won and became a member of the Love Devotees Honor Society. We also have Red Velvet Irene, who signed back with SM Entertainment. If we all remember, there was a time a couple months ago where people were like, Blackpink are disbanding, Red Velvet are disbanding, like the K-pop is falling apart. And Irene was at the center of all of this. They were saying Irene is not signing back, and so that's why Red Velvet is disbanding, because of her. But she signed back. Don't worry. I renewed out of trust for SM Entertainment, who made me who I am now, and the company staff whom I worked together with since my debut. I will impress with diverse activities with the members this year while having a grateful heart towards fans who will always support Red Velvet. Okay, do we have any TikToks to share? Do you ever like open your TikTok app and like you know what you want to press, but then it's an ad and you press the ad and then it's a nightmare. Oh my God, guys. I have some TikToks to show you. Do I ever? Okay, so welcome to our TikTok segment. Of course, every single TikTok will be linked below if you would like to check them out. So I'm excited because, okay, so the first one, I don't know where this video is from, but it's Baby Honey. Was she part of a dance group before debut? Like, I want to know more about this lore. And also the improvement. Oh my God. It's just such a weird thought of like K-pop stans becoming K-pop idols. Do you know what I mean? And in theory, all K-pop idols are K-pop stans, but it's just such like a weird thought. Like, oh my God, was it like Miss Universe? Or I don't know, Miss something. And like, they found all her tweets about Super Junior from the past. Of course, that has nothing to do with Honey. It's so funny to think of like K-pop stans as K-pop idols. And it's like always been K-pop stans as K-pop idols. But like, anyways, okay. Admittedly isn't K-pop related. Please just keep on watching. Oh my God. My parrot Mia is unable to fly due to injuries. However, I do my best to make her feel like she's flying. This is so funny, so wholesome, so beautiful. Oh my God. The dog is running with them. It is so adorable. Oh my God. You out of breath, baby girl? That is so cute. Again, so wholesome, so beautiful. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, okay? This bird is speaking Korean and I thought it was so funny. So I believe this was actually stolen from Instagram. So at any zip on Instagram, okay? Credit to the original owner of this, at any zip. But this is so adorable.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 아이스크림 이쁘다 만세. 아이스크림.
So cute. Amazon parrots are so good at laughing.
Creepy things caught in music videos. In 2019, K-pop artist Jaehyun released a song called I Like Me Better.
So the creator goes on to say that in, South Korea, when you're filming these types of things, you blur out people who aren't part of the video. But in this music video, the guy in the background seems to have no head at all.
However, I've never heard of a case where someone had their entire head removed.
Did you see that? So I wanted to ask you guys about this because my theory is that essentially, like, they just blurred the head so much and so large around the head that the color of the background just, like, it blurred so much that, like, it blurs. Do you know what I mean? Because I've censored things before as well, just in my videos randomly, and, like, sometimes the colors from the surrounding just, like, overpower everything because it's blurred so much. So that's my theory. I've never seen this before. I didn't know this was a thing. So let me know what you think. ATEEZ's Mean Girls characters. I want to watch this and I want you guys to tell me if you agree with this. I think there's music, so I put the volume down. Seonghwa as Katie. Okay. Jungho as Janice. Hongjung as Damien. Uyong as Regina. Come on. San as Gretchen. Yosung as Karen. No, what? You know as Aaron. Yes, I think so. Mingi as Regina's mom. What in the world? Okay, who would you cast? Like, how would you cast ATEEZ as Mean Girls? Maybe Mingi is Aaron Samuels, but then who is I really have to think about this. Oh my god. Okay, who's Katie? Who would be Katie? I feel like Yosang would be Katie, to be honest. San would be... Oh my god, this is actually too hard, but let me know your casting choices in the comments below. I don't know, Uyong doesn't seem like the Regina type though. I feel like Jungho could be a good Regina. Jungho could be a good Regina. Gretchen. Actually, maybe San would be a good Gretchen. I feel like Uyong could be a good Janice as well. Yeah, I think so. Okay, guys, I was scrolling so much through TikTok to find you guys good content. This is the TikTok I got. It's a song. It's a whole ass song. And I don't think I could show you all of it, but I was like, damn, I got this 3 times the past 3 days. Do you know how long you have to scroll on TikTok for TikTok to post it? Have you ever seen this? Am I the I know I'm not the only one. Like, the TikTok itself has like millions of likes. We're all in this together, guys. But damn, sometimes I'll share this with my friends and they'll be like, I've never seen that. Oh, good for you then. Good for you. I don't know why this is so funny to me. Y'all remember when Hoshi laughed so hard trying to flex his vineyards that he's scared of Jonghan and the hose? What? The horange randomly there. What? What? Oh my god. Some things you just understand half with your heart. Like, you don't have to fully understand, but I kind of get it. I don't know why that got me so much. Just like Soyeon so innocently like, oh. And it's just a potato. I know it's edited, but it just like the sequence of events was perfect. Me seeing K-pop tour announcements in Canada is not included.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
I mean, no, but it's like they'll go to Toronto or they'll go to Toronto adjacent Hamilton. Do you know who goes to Hamilton, ATEEZ? Okay. Back when dance practices were actually dance practices, this Genie dance practice actually used an early version of the song. So I thought this is so interesting because I can imagine like idols probably a lot of the time practice dances to songs that are unfinished. And can you imagine, like, they have to, right? So I thought this was interesting. To be in a studio and like hear these different versions and like see what their reasoning is to be like, no, change this slightly faster, do that, like, you know, and it could make or break a song. I don't know. Like, would we feel the same way if this was the song? Ooh, what K-pop group did you sleep on?
Is there a K-pop group that took you way too long to get into? Like you slept on them for years? For me, it's P1 Harmony, dude. I couldn't get into their music until I did. And the group, funny is an understatement. Soul, yeah, he's on drugs.
Oh, okay. So for me in ATs, essentially, like I was streaming Wave. I loved Wave, but I had zero interest in getting into a new group at that time. Oh, Wave came out in 2019. June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, it was only 6 months. I slept on them for 6 months. I'm like, it took me years and years until their 2019 Mama performance where I fell in love. I guess it wasn't that long, but I was like, I really don't care until I saw their live performance and I was like, oh, okay. What happened to that performance? Did Mnet just delete it? Oh, that's my story. Anyways, that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support me on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So of course, looking at the picture with 3 members only, of course, I was trying to look into like maybe she's somewhere else. Like I couldn't. She's the first female solo K-pop artist to win Best. She's the first female solo. It's flashing so much I can't read it. Okay, Lisa is amazing. We get the gist.